This is Rob with RC Strength, and today I wanted to give you a glimpse into what max effort upper body training looks like in the Forge Elite program. This program was designed for busy professionals working 10 to 12 hours a day, high stress, having a family or free time at home that they want to get to, hobbies, things like that, not spend all day in the gym. We started today's warm-up with banded dislocations. We did 15 reps here. You want to stretch out a band, hold it about hip height, stretch that band, rotate it over your head and touch just above your butt on the back end, getting some rotation, loosening up those shoulders. From there, we're going to head into scap push-ups. You want to get into a push-up position, and instead of performing traditional push-ups, all you're going to do is retract and protract the scapula, warming up those shoulders. It's a good exercise for posture, good exercise for shoulder health in general. From there, we're going to go into band pull-aparts. The band pull-aparts work the rear delt mostly. What you're going to do is hold a band out in front of you, about shoulder width apart, depending on the tension of the band. All you're going to do is keep your arms as straight as you can and pull that band, stretching it out as far as you can until it reaches your chest, right about mid-chest level. Sticking with the shoulders, we're going to go into YWTs. Extend the hands above your head off the ground into a Y position there, and then retracting into a W position, extending the elbows out into a T. Hold each position for 1 to 3 seconds roughly. We're just getting some isometric work in, loosening up those shoulders, creating stability, getting ready for the work to come with our max effort lift. From there, we're going to go into explosive push-ups. If you can get yourself off the ground with an explosive push-up, that's great. The goal of this is just to push as hard as you can, pushing as much force into the ground as you can, getting yourself primed and ready for the press to come. Today, we're going to do a pin press, and I'll show you that in a second. We're going to do 2 sets of 5 with the explosive movement here, priming us and getting us ready. And from there, we're going into the main movement. Today's main movement for me was a pin press. We did a 3-rep max today. I did, I think there's 325 pounds on the bar or something like that. It doesn't matter, but the point I wanted to get across here was the effort put into that max effort. I want to see a little bit of a grind with that, be able to exert as much muscle tension as you can into that lift. From there, we'll go into our back down sets. Today, I did 3 sets of 8 at 75% of that max. Basically getting just a little bit more volume in for that pressing movement. This is the only exercise that we do not use a giant set for. Moving right into the first giant set of the day. What we did today was an incline dumbbell bench press, followed by an incline chest supported dumbbell row, and then hanging leg raises. We do this to get as much work in as little time as possible. If we did all of these exercises separately, all the rest that it would take double the amount of time to get all of this work in. So what we do is we combine them all into giant sets, getting us in and out of the gym within that hour that I was talking about earlier. We want to do our main movement of the giant set, followed by an antagonist muscle group. So chest followed by back, and then we always end with a core exercise, which is shown here with the hanging leg raise. After that, we'll go into our second giant set of the day, working arms here. Starting off with a tricep movement. Triceps are heavily involved in the press. Always working triceps as much as possible. And when you work your triceps, the antagonist muscle is your biceps. So this is called an incline dumbbell Tate press. We'll follow that with an incline dumbbell curl, followed by a McGill sit-up. So we're doing functional core movements here. We started with the hanging leg raise for the lower abs, and then we go into more of a stability movement with the McGill sit-up. I'll explain the McGill sit-up in a second when you see it come on the screen. So with the McGill sit-up coming here, you want to lay flat on your back, bending one knee, placing the foot flat on the ground while leaving the other extended. You don't want to raise too much. You just want to contract your abs as hard as possible, raising the heel of your extended foot off the ground as well as your head, contracting your abs for a 1 to 3 second hold and coming back down. We did sets of 10 here on each leg, and you'll see that coming up. Again, when you're doing these, don't tuck your chin. You want to keep your head in the same position, staring up at the same position on the ceiling the entire time. And then we go into our finisher for the day. Our finisher is the push-up circuit. So with the push-up circuit, what you want to do is find a Smith machine. You could also use a barbell in a rack. You want to start at the very bottom position, either lay the barbell in the rack or start at the very bottom of the Smith machine. You're going to perform 25 reps. After you're done 25 reps, you're going to bump that up 2 slots, 2 or 3, depending on how hard it is for you. The harder it is, the higher you want to go. And then you're going to perform another 25 reps, and it should be a little bit easier because of the mechanical advantage that you have from raising that barbell. If you are using a barbell in the rack, you could set the pins or safeties wherever you want. Put the barbell at the bottom of the rack to start, bump them up to the safeties, take the barbell off, bump the safeties up again, or the J-cups, whichever you prefer to use. You're going to do this for 100 total reps, so 4 different positions. You'll do the bottom position, you'll move the Smith machine up 2 slots, 2 or 3 the next time, and then 2 or 3 for the following to finish it out. And then we're moving into the final position here. I hope you guys enjoyed a glimpse into what a max effort looks like in the Forge Elite program. If you're interested in training, I do have a free week available for everybody on the website, trainrcstrength.com. Just go there, fill out your name, phone number, and email address, and that'll get sent over to you immediately. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. If you'd like to see more about how to feel and perform like a pro, hit subscribe for future content.